Happy Halloween. Leave now while you still can.
What's up? This is the WippySkyKickPodCast. About to talk about things that involve basketball or our channel.
Ooh, happy Halloween! He's dead. He died. Hello and welcome back to the WippySkyKickPodcast episode 9. It's been a while.
No, it hasn't.
It's been a couple months since we actually recorded one, let alone uploaded one. But we're here, and that's all that matters, right?
Nick's not, so.
Nick's not. He's gone. He died. It's Halloween. People die on Halloween. So this is the Halloween special, as I said, and I haven't prepared an intro for this at all. We're just gonna be reading some scary stories and just being spooky as heck and burping quite a bit. He's got some coke and not cocaine. I know you got really excited there, but it's not cocaine. So yeah, let's. Who do you want to go first with your story or?
Okay.
All right. What's the name of your story? Let me get immersed into what's the setting. Where am I? What am I doing?
Cool.
Probably. That's a lot. That's how a lot of our stories go.
Okay, no, this is called The Lady in the Veil. Okay.
Lady and the Veil.
In the Veil.
In the Veil. She's in the Veil. Okay.
Yep.
That's a good start.
He had not expected to meet the woman of his dreams.
I
Today
haven't.
Was strolling along in the moonlight beside the cemetery. Carlos quickened his pace until he was level with her, hoping for a glimpse of her face under her veil. Carlos made a few remarks about the beautiful night and the lovely weather, anything to keep her talking. She stopped abruptly and turned to face him. He caught a glimpse of dark eyes glinting behind the veil. "What is it you want?" she asked.
Oh my gosh, she is scary. I like it.
"A date, señorita. Just a date."
Oh my gosh.
At her.
Okay, replace Carlos with Andrew.
Okay. She paused and said, "I do not know. Ask me again in this place at this time tomorrow night, and we shall see." Andrew's heart leapt in his chest, so she was playing hard to get. Well, fair enough. He would see her tomorrow, and then she would fall into his arms. The next day dragged by for the infatuated Andrew, and he had trouble concentrating on his work, but at last he was free and running the few blocks to his home to change into a suitable outfit. He could barely contain himself, and he reached the cemetery a few minutes early. Why would you pick up a girl in a cemetery?
Yeah, it's just the dumbest. There are plenty of other places. Okay, let's think about it. There are plenty of other places you could pick up a girl. Like a bar, a gas station, a church. Yeah. I mean, why? So there's a church next to the cemetery, and he goes, "Oh, yeah. Just meet at the cemetery, and that'll be good." That is not a Hispanic accent.
There, yeah. So Andrew, sorry.
Who's Carlos?
Entertained himself by picturing
Oh God.
in their new home. Suddenly, she was there in front of him. Moonlight sparkled off her veil. Carlos was enchanted. Andrew, sorry. They talked for hours standing in front of the graveyard. She was witty and she was beautiful, and Andrew begged her for a date. "We'll go out tomorrow night." "We will go out tomorrow night," she said, "and I will send you a letter with the place and time." Andrew kissed her hand and floated away, so happy he wanted to sing for joy.
It sounds like a very sexy lady. Yes, we'll go out tonight.
Andrew was absolutely useless at work the next day. After work, he rushed home and found a letter.
Oh, he's been gagged. Someone's taking him away, William! No!
Not pausing to wonder how she knew where he lived. Then he ran next door to show it to Dylan, his closest cousin.
What? We're cousins? Alright then.
Dylan went pale when he read her signature, Rosa Gonzalez. This must be the same Rosa that died in a car crash last year.
Oh, Andrew's nuts.
But Andrew was already in love. I mean, he's deaf. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
That night, as Andrew hurried to the cemetery, Dylan followed, certain that his cousin was in over his head. Andrew bounded over to Rosa. At last, we go out, he cried to her. But first, my love, show me your face. At his words, Rosa pulled aside the veil. Back at the gate, Dylan gave a gasp.
Professional.
She had discredited a face of a skeleton. He was frozen to the spot by the power of the evil spectre. Unable to warn Andrew, looking down, Andrew only saw the glimmer the ghost was projecting. As the skeleton's withered arms trapped him, the veil on his eyes was lifted, and he realized in one heart-stopping moment the abomination he was kissing. The ground opened up, and with a laugh of triumph, the spectre pulled him down into her tomb. The earth closed over Andrew and Rosa. Dylan, freed from the ghost spell, ran into the cemetery, shouting his cousin's name in terror, but it was too late. Andrew was dead again, locked for all time.
Again. Gosh dang it, Andrew.
Not again.
Not again. Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm spooked out. I think that was a good one to start with.
Oh, that hurt my voice.
Alright, so my story is about, well, here, let me just read this. It's called The Thing. It's a scary story about two young boys. Their names are Trevor and Will.
Okay then.
It's about a cornfield at night. And would you like me to start?
Sure.
So picture yourself, you're in a cornfield, okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
I mean, there are other things you could be doing. Let's say it's a Saturday night and you've decided, hey Trevor, let's go to a cornfield. And Trevor's
that's where we always go.
yeah, that's true. Trevor decides to leave his drug business behind and go with you to a cornfield, okay?
Whatever.
So there are two young boys named Trevor and Will. They spend most of their summer vacation hanging around town, looking for things to do. Like play Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. One hot August night, the boys were sitting on a fence by the main road. There was a cornfield just across the road. Suddenly, Trevor spotted something in the field. Ooh, spooky. In the darkness, it was difficult to make out, but he thought it looked like some sort of weird animal.
That hurts my ear.
Weird animal. Okay, anyway. Hello. Weird. He nudged his friend and pointed in the direction of the strange-looking figure. Will said he could see it too. He wasn't sure, but the mysterious thing seemed vaguely human.
It's a zombie.
Yeah, probably. The next thing they knew, the thing was gone. The boys craned their necks and scanned the field with their eyes. Out of the blackness came the thing. It slowly walked over to the edge of the field before disappearing again. Trevor and Will looked at each other, puzzled.
What was that? Oh my god.
I have no idea. I want to go back to my drugs. No sooner had he said it that then Trevor felt a clammy hand on his shoulder. He turned around and found himself staring directly into the hideous face of the thing. He let out a yell of terror and surprise. The rotting skin on the thing's face was coming off in places, revealing the bone underneath. For a moment, it just started silently. Stared silently, like a creepy man. And Trevor, and his dark, sunken eyes. Then, it suddenly grabbed hold of his arm. Trevor felt his fingernails dig into his flesh, and he wiggled out of its grasp. Oh my god. The two boys leaped off the fence and ran down the road, screaming in horror. They didn't stop running until they reached their homes. They tried to tell their parents and friends, but about the thing they had seen that night, but nobody believed them. When Trevor woke up the next morning, the scratches on his arm were still there. After a few days, they got worse and worse. Trevor got sick and his parents took him to see a doctor. After examining his arm, then everybody died! No. The doctor told the boy it was infected and gave him some pills to take. Unfortunately, Trevor's condition got worse and worse. The infection spread to his entire arm, and it wasn't long before his flesh was rotting and falling off. I think you may be right. I think it may be a zombie. He was taken to a hospital, but no matter what the doctors did, no treatment seemed to work. The infection spread throughout his whole body. Trevor was confined to bed and started to waste away. It seemed like he was beyond help, and as the days went by, he steadily grew worse and worse. His anguished parents could only sit at his bedside and cry as they watched their beloved son slowly rotting away before their very eyes. One day, that Trevor finally passed away. What? Oh, on the day that Trevor finally passed away, Will came to the hospital. About bloody time! Jesus, William! When the boy walked into the hospital room and saw Trevor lying in the bed, he was horrified. His friend looked exactly like the Thing. Bum bum bum! Spooky!
Was that it?
Yeah.
That was so anticlimactic.
That was amazing. Oh, God.
I expected more.
Yeah. So, well, let's take a bit of a break and talk about what we've been doing since the last podcast. Work? Mm-hmm. Yeah. School and work, and school and work.
And 2K15. 16,
yeah.
I think.
So, we want to do these more often, but we just don't have the time. So we'll do them every now and again.
We'll have more time now that I'm not working on Saturday mornings.
Yeah. So, I think I have a few questions we could answer.
Uh-huh.
Let me just... Okay.
What are the questions? On our email thing?
No. I have... Alright. So, here's the email. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's from a guy. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he wants me to or not. He says... Watched... this is from, like, a couple months ago, I think. So it says... Recently watched your Origins video. Was wondering if you have plans on doing more. Cause,
yes.
Yeah.
We have plans.
We have lots of plans. We actually filmed some, which is...
And then we haven't had
a development.
time.
Yeah. But yes, we do plan on doing more. His next question is, do you have any plans on doing more live action stuff?
Maybe. Actually, we did record at Andrew's birthday last year.
Yeah.
The fourth spy movie, but, you know, it's Andrew. We never saw the footage.
Yep.
Again.
When his editor starts working, then we might see it, or he'll have to email it to me. If that happens, then yes. Do any of you guys play basketball?
No.
No. We play in our...
I used
fun.
to.
We play for fun.
I used to play, like, rec basketball when I was, like, in 3rd grade. But
yeah. But not anymore.
3rd through 5th grade.
Because we're lazy mother chuffers and we'd rather play video games.
Yep.
What editing software do you guys use? We use, Vegas Movie Studio HD Platinum 11. That's what I use. Andrew uses some free poopy software.
I just give it to Dylan.
Yeah. What editing software do you have on your computer, though? Like
iMovie?
iMovie, yeah. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? This guy keeps asking. There's like 7 questions here.
Probably one of like the soundtrack songs from Lord of the Rings, because those are just awesome.
Yeah, and I would choose. My favorite song right now is probably "Professional Rapper" by Lil Dicky. So that, and why? Because it's catchy. What NBA team do you think has the brightest / darkest future?
The Grizzlies.
Sorry, so did a couple months ago... I guess it has to be. Did we have a podcast? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Otherwise, how would he know to send questions in? So, brightest, darkest future?
The Lakers could have a bright future, but
Darkest future?
the Spurs.
I'm gonna say brightest future is...
The Hornets. No, the Pelicans.
That's a good one. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to go with the brightest future is the Timberwolves and the darkest future is the Pelicans. Because if Anthony Davis leaves, like Chris Paul did, they're dead. Because they have no one else on that team. Lol.
I mean, they have decent people.
Yeah, they just don't stay healthy. If they can stay healthy, then I think he stays. Why can't I listen to episode 1 of the podcast on SoundCloud anymore? Oh yeah, this is a big announcement. We're not using SoundCloud anymore. If you don't pay every month, then you can only have like 5 things up on there at a time. So when I uploaded the 6th one, it removed the first one. So we're just gonna use YouTube, and if you go to our website, link in the description probably, you can actually see like all of the podcasts on our website. There's like a page for it.
I didn't know that. I don't use our website.
What kind of computers do you guys have?
I have a Mac. It's like 3 years old now.
I have
I have an iMac. That's literally what it's called. So
I have a CyberPower computer. Alright, I think that's the only email I have. Let's see. Well, there's this one guy who's just asked, like, what are your Steam accounts?
no.
Yeah, that's all of ours.
No. Yep. No. I mean, what? If you are truly a fan of WippySkyKick, I think you can figure all of ours out.
Yeah. Just go to like Gmod videos. You could probably figure it out there.
No, I just mean like we call each other this all the time. Like
Oh yeah. But then they're gonna think it's like my Steam account is Bob. But yeah,
if they've watched like any of our Minecraft videos, you know what our accounts are.
Yeah.
Now you have to watch them again.
Go back and watch them all.
Ow.
Ooh, let's see. Oh, this is a question from a while back. The first question is, do you think you'll be playing 2K16?
Yeah. 50 of us on it.
Just checking my inbox for anything else. It's hard because I don't know these people's names by just like my memory, so I can't just search for them. I think that's it. So let's read another story.
Okay.
Do you have one or should I go?
You can read your two. I don't have any more.
Alright, so this story is about a scarecrow. It's about a farmer who builds the scariest and most hideous of all scarecrows to take care of his farm. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
For the scariest of stories? I'm gonna bleep out every time we say the word banana.
Okay, then let's.
Have we said banana yet?
Yeah, twice. You did just now.
Oh, yeah. Alright, there was an old farmer in Arizona who owned the best farm in the area. Everybody said his crops were the best, and people came from all over to buy their goods from him. From him only. Ooh, spooky. It's not scary yet. Whenever people asked him how he was able to grow such good crops, the old farmer would say it was all drugs. It was all cocaine. It was all down to a scarecrow. Spooky scarecrow. Spit. That old scarecrow is the... Oh, I have to do a voice. Hold on.
That old scarecrow.
That old scarecrow is one I have to thank, said the farmer. He makes sure no crows or critters or pests come near my crops. Spooky scarecrow. Are you, Are you...
My bum itches.
Awesome. My nose keeps getting stuffed up. Alright. The old farmer had built the scarecrow himself, and it was a fearsome sight. He spent months working on it to make it scary as possible. He knew how important it was to keep pests away from his crops, so he gave it enormous straw arms that stretched about 6 feet and big long legs that made it as tall as a tree. But the scariest thing about the scarecrow was its head. The farmer carved it himself out of a huge pumpkin. He spent countless days and nights perfecting his design until it was perfect. The spooky scarecrow's face and head was so grotesque and ugly that even he was sometimes scared to look at it. Ooh, spooky scarecrow. But it was very
The scarecrow's
effective.
gonna kill him.
Yeah, probably. He's just gonna go out one night and just... Oh, God, I just looked at a picture of it. Oh, God, that is awful.
Show it to me. I need to look at your screen. Broadcast your screen so we can all see it. Yeah.
Can you see the picture?
Nope. Because I have a Mac, you have a PC.
Oh, my God. Alright, let me try sharing my screen then.
Oh my god, that looks like the scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
It's a spooky scarecrow. Oh, oh. Alright, cool. Alright, where was I? But it was very effective, scaring away every rodent and bird that was ventured near. The neighboring farm was owned by 2 young men. Not again! One of them's gonna turn into a zombie. Who were brothers named Josh and Harold. They were lazy and never did much work around the farm, which resulted in their crops being bad. They were jealous of the old farmer's success and were plotting against him.
They're gonna steal the scarecrow and they're just gonna murder them.
If they could drive him out of business, they would take over his farm and make more money. You still have to work, though.
Dumbass.
They're so stupid. So one night, the brothers decided to sneak into the old farmer's land. They stole his prized scarecrow and brought it back to their own house, where they stuffed it into an old closet so nobody would ever find out. The next day, the farmer woke up to find his hideous scarecrow missing, and all his crops were being eaten by rats and crows. He fell to his knees and cried, "Oh, spooky tears!" knowing that the farm would soon be out of business. Meanwhile, the brothers Josh and Harold were watching from their own property and couldn't help laughing out loud when they saw the old man's grief.
What happened?
Grief of tears, not greers of teeth.
They stole the scarecrow, didn't they?
Were you not listening? William, were you listening?
Yes.
Yeah, they stole the scarecrow and shoved it in their closet. So now the old man's crying. Spooky tears. Hearing the laughter, the old man came over and asked them if they knew what happened to his scarecrow. The brothers looked him right in the eye and said they had no idea where his precious scarecrow might be. No, not today, Timothy. Spooky scarecrow.
Oh.
But you know I'll go out of business if I have to sell my farm, if I can't find my scarecrow, said the farmer. Josh laughed at his face and sang, "Oh, that's just your tough luck, isn't it? Sucks to be you," giggled Harold. The old farmer walked slowly back to his house, his head hanging down in defeat and depression. Well, that was quick. He's already depressed. He can't make love to a scarecrow anymore. That night, as Josh and Harold had trouble sleeping, not because of any Not because they felt any remorse, but because they couldn't get the image of the Scarecrow's horrible, twisted face out of their minds. Oh, spooky Scarecrow. Yeah. They decided they would never be able to sleep as long as that ugly pumpkin head was in their house. So they got up and dragged the Scarecrow out of the closet. Harold took a baseball bat and smashed the Scarecrow's head to pieces until all that was left was little bits of pumpkin strewn around the floor. The brothers swept up the pumpkin head pieces and threw them in the trash. What, so like the seeds? The seeds and like the candle inside of it? Would you put a candle inside of a Scarecrow?
No, because they're made of straw.
No, yeah, that's true. It's like really dry material and it'll just die. Just erupt into flames. Then... What was that? Then they went back to bed, and they were soon fast asleep.
And the Scarecrow came.
Having put all thoughts of disgusting Scarecrow face out of their heads. Ooh, disgusting Scarecrow face! Ooh, yeah. Sometime after midnight, Josh and Harold were awoken by sounds of scratching and clawing at their bedroom door. Did you forget to put the dog out? Asked Harold sleepily. We don't have a dog, stammered Josh. Suddenly, the bedroom door burst open and a solitary long straw arm snaked into the room. And then a second arm thrashed around, followed by two long legs. And two brothers were frozen in fear. I could only look with horror as the headless Scarecrow's body rose up, and its long stick legs and its long arms reached out for them in the darkness. Oh, God. Harold felt a cold, sweeney straw claw close around his ankle and screamed as loud as he could. He begged for his brother Josh to help him, but Josh was already running out of the bedroom, fleeing in terror.
Wow, thanks, bro.
You're welcome. He ran down the hallway, crashed through the front door, and out onto the moonlight road. Ooh, spooky moonlit road. Ooh. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him. He ran until his legs started to bleed, and then kept running, puffing and panting and screaming at the top of his voice. As he passed his neighbor's house, he saw the old farmer standing at his gate. In the moonlight, he could see the farmer just staring at him with a strange smile on his face. Spooky smile. Ooh, spooky smile. Josh kept running, his bare feet slapping against the rough gravel road. He glanced back over at his shoulder and saw something that scared him to his very soul. He saw the Scarecrow running along the road close
with
behind
his brother's
him.
head.
It was gaining on him, coming closer and closer, and that wasn't all. He noticed that the Scarecrow had a brand new head,
Called
and
it.
it looked a lot like Harold. The end!
Called it. I told you the Scarecrow was gonna murder them.
Yeah, you called both things swag. Oh my gosh, that was an intense story. Oh, spooky Scarecrow! Why did I do like an old lady voice for that? Alright, I'm gonna give you some options, okay?
A.
The big red spot, the big toe, high beams,
High beams.
green ribbon,
High beams.
the hook,
High beams.
bloody fingers,
High beams.
the babysitter,
High beams.
the drum,
High beams.
room for one more,
High beams.
or the viper.
High beams.
Okay, high beams it is. High beams is a scary tale about a young woman. Okay, we can't read this. There's not two young little boys in it. No, I'm just kidding. About a young woman who was out for drinks one night with her friends. At the end of the night, she decided to drive home on her way home. On her own way. Her way home was her own decision. Ooh, it's spooky! Ah!
You're really loud, did you know that, right?
I'm really randy?
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized what this story is about by the picture.
What?
I think it's about a car that comes to life.
Oh.
That sounds lame as heck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so we do the green ribbon, the hook,
I like the
bloody
Viper.
fingers, the Viper, alright. Oh my god, that picture. Oh my god, that picture.
What? Oh my god.
yeah. Oh my gosh. That is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Alright, you ready for this?
Ready for what?
The Viper is a funny, scary story about a man who inherited a house when his uncle died. The house sat on a hill outside of the town, and rumor had it that the old place was haunted. The man decided to move straight in. What? Move in straight away, despite his... Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you hear that a house is haunted and move in anyway? I mean, the old coots can't be completely right. Right?
Yes?
Alright. Here we go. But late that night, the phone rang, and when he answered it, a creepy voice said, "I am the Viper, and I will be there in 2 hours." And then it hang up before he could say anything at all.
Well, I better prepare some food.
Okay, I got my friend coming over. I need this lemon sponge cake. Yeah. Not long afterwards, the phone rang again, and the same creepy voice said, "I am the Viper, and I will be there in 30 minutes." And hung up.
Well,
Oh my
dude,
gosh!
you said I had 2 hours to prepare.
What the heck is this? I need to hurry up on the lemon meringue pie. Oh. This made the man quite nervous. Well, yeah. You don't have to say that.
I wasn't ready yet.
You don't have to say that. Of course it made the man quite nervous. A man just said, "I'm gonna be there in 30 minutes." It's probably just like a weird sex hotline or something. And he's like coming over. Ugh. If you're into vipers, I guess. But before he knew it, the phone was ringing again. Oh, come on.
Oh.
I am the Viper, and
What
I
if
will
you
be
just
there
don't
in
pick up?
10 minutes. Yeah, just don't pick up. Just don't pick up. You like call their ID is like, "You have a call from the Viper." It's like, oh yeah, that's my mate. I'll just and then he's gonna be over in 10 minutes. Ugh, we're just gonna be watching a football game. Jesus. A few minutes later, the phone rang again. You'll never guess who it is, William. You'll never guess. Yeah, it's Andrew. Hey, I'm Andrew, and I'll be there in 5 minutes. Andrew too. Oh my god, everyone's coming over. Why not? Jesus. It's like this guy's not doing anything about it. He's just standing there at his phone waiting for the next call. Oh my gosh. Again the phone rang, and the man slowly lifted the receiver and put it to his ear. "I am the Viper, and I will be... wait, what? What's that? Oh no, I can't come over. Sorry, I know you made that meringue pie for me, but I have other plans, alright? See you tomorrow, mate." No, that's not what he said. He's gonna be there in a minute. Jesus. The man ran around looking all over the windows and doors, and then called the police. Wait, what? He waited until there was 1 minute left? Ugh. Alright then. The man ran around locking all the windows and doors, and then called the police. The operator told him that officers were on their way. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door! Shaking in fear, the man opened his door a crack and said, "Is that the police?" No. Replied the voice. "I am the Viper, and I come around every night to wipe your windows."
What? Really? That was the end of the story. He wipes his windows.
"I wipe your windows? Ooh! Usenhausen!"
Is that seriously how it ended?
Yeah, yep. "No," replied the voice. "I am the Viper, and I come over every night to wipe your windows."
I am the wiper, and then he's pronouncing it with a...
Oh my god.
I get it now.
Some of the comments say, "This was my all-time favorite story to read when I was young. Love, it couldn't stop laughing when I heard it in reading class." Reading class?
It must be British.
What? Yeah. What is reading class? It's just the class where you read. I guess technically I'm in a class like that now in science fiction, but still.
Yeah. Actually, my science fiction class is a class where you don't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Then someone said, "Lol." Someone got an accent, lol. For the one who do not get it, Viper, Wiper, Vipe, Wipe. I cannot control myself laughing, lol, Viper. Lol, 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 very funny. Ha, that's funny. Lol, but I hate the picture. The Viper who comes to vipe the windows sounds an awful like a vampire. Or he's Romanian. Or he's German. Seriously?
Well, anyway, that was Halloween.
This is Halloween. Alright. One more.
Okay.
One more. We gotta do one more. One more. Alright.
The red spot.
The red spot. It's a spooky spot. Are you ready for this? The red spot is a scary story about a young girl who wakes up. Oh, my nose. Okay. One morning with a strange blemish on her face. Hold on. Just quickly wiping my nose. Alright. It's based on an urban legend called the Spider Bite. Or Spider-Man. Or spiders on... No, it doesn't say that. Or spiders in the cheek. That's a bit of a giveaway. A version of this story appeared in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark by Alvin Schwartz. Alvin Schwarzenegger! Alright. One night, a young girl was sleeping in her bed when a spider crawled across her face. So that's not very unrealistic. I mean, that happens, right? I mean, like, there's a statistic where you, like, swallow spiders, like 6 of them a year. So,
yeah.
so I can believe that. That's believable. It stopped for a few moments, and on her left cheek, when it was... What? It stopped for a few moments on her left cheek, then it went on its way. Okay. Nothing weird about that. She woke up the next morning and looked in the mirror. She noticed a red spot on her cheek. Yeah, acne. Everyone gets that, right? It's
yeah.
Completely reasonable. What's this? She said. She asked her mother. Oh, it looks like a spider bite, her mother replied. It will go away, just don't scratch it. Soon the small red spot grew into a big red boil. Look at it now, the girl said. It's getting bigger. Sorry. That's just me. That sometimes happens, her mother said. It's coming to a head. In a few days, the red spot was even larger. Look at it now, the girl said. It hurts so much and it makes me look so ugly. Well, the doctor... We'll have the doctor look at it. Yeah, well... See... Ugh. That annoys me. I would have looked at it by a doctor. Got it looked at by a doctor much sooner. That's a little bit harder to believe.
Yeah.
I have a feeling like you're not giving me 100% of your attention.
No, not at all.
Alright. A few days, wait, hold on.
Definitely paying attention to everything you're saying.
Maybe it's infected, the mother said. But the doctor couldn't see the girl until the next day. That night.
Fireman.
So the doctor couldn't see the girl until the next day, but... No, I don't... Doctors can usually see you the day of.
Not always.
I guess so. That night. But, I mean, like, if you're sick, like, if you're... I don't know.
Yeah, true. You could always go to the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah. The mother seems a bit lazy to be asked, if you ask me. That night, she decided to take a nice, relaxing bath. As she lay soaking in the warm water, the boil suddenly burst, and it poured a swarm of tiny spiders from the eggs their mother had laid in her cheek.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's it. That is the lamest end to a story ever.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I just want to go cry in a hole now.
So one of the comments says, "Crap, can that happen? I mean, how can that happen? How can a spider lay eggs on cheeks? What's she dead after that?" That's great.
No,
grammar.
you wouldn't die from someone just.
Yeah, it would be really painful, but you wouldn't die. Anyways, the pic is really scary. Did it happen really? So much question, but one answer only yes. Wow.
Okay then.
One question said, eggs in her cheek. Wow, that is so cool. I remember I wanted to steal this book from someone a long time ago, but I didn't. Shh, don't tell anyone. Ha 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 ha. Ugh.
Okay. Well, you just told the internet, so.
Yeah, good job. Do you want me to look for one more question?
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see if I can actually search if anyone actually used questions as the subject. Let's see. Nope, not there. Oh, okay, this looks promising. Okay, this is a lot of advice that people are asking for. What's some good advice?
I don't know, what are they asking for?
Okay. So there's this. I think this comes from a girl. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't want to be. I'll just say it's a girl. It's the one girl that actually watches us. So there's this really important dude in my life. His name is Kyle, and recently he started looking at me differently. You being men, we're not really men, but you being men, what do you describe a look when you look at girls? What a weird way to phrase that question.
I don't really know.
I'm more respectful towards women.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with
what does that even mean, though? Like, to be honest, what does that even mean? He's looking at you? Like, I don't want to be offensive, but, like, what do you mean he's looking at you?
I mean, he is tall. I don't know.
He used to not make eye contact with me. Now he does, and it's really nice, but I don't know what to do about it.
I mean, we're making fun of this person right now, but
oh yeah, I feel bad.
To be honest,
if I was to look at someone, if I'm attracted to someone, then I don't look at them. Usually I try to get them to make it seem like I'm not looking at them, to like seem cool or something.
You might look at them, but then if they start looking at you, you're like,
yeah,
no,
you're like out of there. Your eyes are retreating from that situation. Yeah, so it probably just means he doesn't like you. That's the answer that we're going with.
At least in ours.
He finds you extremely unattractive. This could be a man, in which case.
He's creeped out. I don't know.
In which case, it could not be. It could just be like completely normal, or he could be a homosexual.
We're in class with one another. We're gonna like stare at each other because we're trying to make each other laugh.
Oh, not horny.
Nope.
Okay. They also say, what is the happiest moment of your life? Or the saddest, if you can't think of a happy thing. Happiest moments of my life?
It's when I was in Scotland.
It was probably when...
Your brother died. What?
When I graduated from the University of Chicago. I don't know what the happiest moment in my life was.
Remember when that dude, like, a couple days ago asked me if I was 20 at lunch? I was just like...
That was so weird.
I'm like, no.
No, I'm not. Thank you, but no.
It's like, it's just like, yeah, I'm 20 and I'm still in high school.
Yeah. I think that one of the cooler moments in my life was seeing the Bucks game.
Oh yeah, and now we're going to go to a Grizzlies
Clippers.
Clippers game over spring break.
Did your dad get tickets for that?
I don't know. He hasn't been feeling well.
Okay, so this person says, I've been really enjoying some of the videos that you put up recently.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what they're referencing at all, but hopefully they're referencing our videos and they didn't email the wrong person. Clearly, that's what what has been your biggest influence in terms of the content you've been making?
It's just what we enjoy, really.
Yeah. I'd say if there isn't any influence at all, it's just other gamers. Really.
Yeah.
Just like the want to record playing games. That's a big part of it. Are there any people individually that have been a big influence on your life? My parents?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Dylan's been a big influence on my life. I mean, I've known him for 10 years now.
I've made a big hole.
Yeah.
What? What does that mean?
Story of my strength, my life.
Yeah.
I mean, Andrew's life has gone through stuff. I don't really know what's going on in his life.
Yeah. Well, this is a good segue. That's a good segue into this question. Who has been the kindest to you in your life?
Probably my mother, even though I don't like her.
Yeah, probably my parents.
Definitely not Andrew.
Yeah, well, we try to be kind to each other, but we don't succeed.
Like talking about at lunch a couple days ago, Andrew has two moods: joy and neutral.
Yeah. Or if you manage to super saiyan him, that occasionally
Gets pissed off.
Yeah.
Takes...
Okay, so this this may be the same person. Hold on. Oh my gosh. All right, this may be the same person. I'm not sure. They say my nose is really annoying me. That's not what they said. My nose is really annoying me. What do I do? So, how do you answer that question? Shoot it off. Okay, so they have asked, are you guys still in school?
Yes.
And I'm assuming they were guessing no because they said, what was the most important thing you learned in school? Not be a jerk.
Algebra.
The most important thing I learned in school was probably
Algebra. Trigonometry.
how to talk to people. You're answering this like super legit, and I'm just like being kind.
No, I don't know. I don't learn stuff in school really.
What is your earliest memory that you have?
Waking up on my birthday, my family coming into my room, starting singing happy birthday to me, and me thinking, who the hell are these people?
Mine was probably like dancing naked and singing a song about frogs.
Okay then. Never do that.
Okay, what is your favorite memory?
Waking up on my bed.
Dancing naked about frogs. Yeah.
Going to Scotland, definitely.
My favorite memory is probably when me and my sister went to Disney World with my grandparents. What is your most... Oh, I already read that. Okay, this person says... Oh, okay. This is personal. They probably don't care if I read this out, right?
Okay, you read it to me, and then I'll respond to your question.
Okay. Hey guys. I'm a big fan. Well, I don't know if they're talking about, like... Is that a fat joke? No. I gotta say it.
No, you don't.
No, I
But-
don't. I'm a jerk. So, recently I've been going through some tough times in my life, and was wondering, when in life have you felt most alone?
When I was homeschooled for 2 years, with my mother.
Yeah. It's probably like some sort of memory for me where like I got lost in like a convenience store or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Home Depot.
Or where, like, you're in class and you just don't know anybody, and then they're like, partner up with someone. And you're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know any of these people.
I just sort of
Who do you
sit
want
there
me to
like, do something! I don't want to do this! Yeah, so most alone. Also, like, if you ever get into fights with people, you can feel pretty alone.
Or when you're like, your parents leave for like 5 hours and you're home alone, and then they said they would be back in like 2 hours, and you're just like,
And you get a news report and it says, parents die in car crash. And you're like, what? Finally! No.
no.
Let's see. If you could hold on to... what does that even say? I'm guessing that's a spell. I'm gonna guess is like item. One of your favorite items from your life forever. What would that be? My PS4. No. My dog.
Oh. I don't know.
Memories.
My friends, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to Dylan for life. Never leaving.
Okay. I think about. Okay, this is the same person. I think about death a lot. Okay.
Why would you think about that?
Yeah, he's not a very interesting person, but and I was wondering how you feel about how. I'm sorry, this is really poorly written, but you know, okay. I'm just gonna say something. I may insult the way you write, but the fact that you guys write to us at all is so incredible that I don't care. Write to us anyway.
I can't spell. I can't English. I can't grammar either.
So I'm guessing the question is, how would you like to be remembered, pretty much?
As being that dude who, like, ran into enemy territory and just blew himself up, killing, like, millions.
What the heck? So you want to be known as the greatest suicide bomber of all time?
Yep.
And commit genocide to an entire nation?
Yep.
Alright then. I would say
No, but it's the enemy, so I'm a hero.
Yeah, I see what you did there. If I could... I'm just going to go with an unrealistic one. I'd like to be known as the greatest NBA player of all time. It's probably not going to happen. Or as like a nice person and a hard worker. Is there... Okay, so they also ask, is there anything we request of the community? We don't really have a community, do we? There's like 20 people.
Tell us if there's like a game you want us to play.
Yeah. So we set up a forum, or I set up a forum recently, and you guys can go on there, and there's a bunch of different like topics that you can like write a response about, and you can give us suggestions for games or what else, like things to talk about.
I don't know. Recommend us to friends.
Yeah.
Try to get us past 70 subscribers.
That would be so cool. Get us to 100 by the end of the year, and we will give you money.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. We cannot promise that. I already asked you about death, but What does your future hold, and what do you hope it holds?
I hope it holds money. And it holds college.
In a huge hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say, like, I don't know. What do I hope my future holds? A successful YouTube career.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, is that it? Yeah, that's about it for that person. Do you want me to find one more, or, like, do you want me done, or?
I guess one more.
One more. Alright. Let's see. Oh, this person actually put their name. Wow. Or, well, not, I mean, not their name, like their,
Steam account?
They put their Skype, Steam, and I don't even know what that is. Tumblr? What's Tumblr?
Seriously? You don't know?
Should I know what Tumblr is?
Yeah!
Is that like something that what is Tumblr?
It's like blog type crap, I think.
Seriously? Oh my god, I feel... Is that like something that people can make fun of me for not knowing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm just gonna Google this real quick.
If I know what it is, dude, and you don't, usually I'm the one who's like under a rock and doesn't know anything about society.
Oh my gosh. There's just a dog with a cone on its head. So that's Tumblr, everybody. It's a dog with a cone on its head. Okay, so this person says a bunch of crap about like sorry. They say a bunch of stuff like about like wanting to be celebrities and stuff. We don't really want to be celebrities. We just want to make content.
Shown by our 70 subscribers and like 500 videos we put out.
Yeah. If you could interview anyone from your life, living or dead, but not a celebrity, who could it be and why? Who would it be? What a weird question.
Yeah, because all the people you would want to interview are going to be celebrities, am I right?
Yeah, and also if you want to interview someone that you already know, wouldn't you know most things? If I could interrogate anyone and they would have to answer me, I would do Andrew.
Yeah, because then we could finally know
what's happening with his life. So I think that people clearly haven't like watched like our Q&A video, or maybe these are from quite a while ago. I'm not sure because people think we're older than we are.
I'm older.
Oh my gosh, this is the best.
What?
Okay, well first they ask how old are we?
I'm 17. He's 16.
Yeah.
Andrew's 16 and Nick's 16.
This is the best question ever. When did you first find out that you'd be a parent and how did it feel? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm having twins in March, so oh my gosh.
I guess we could consider Andrew our child.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew's our video game love child.
30.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But no, none of us are expecting to become parents anytime soon.
One of the questions, this is the best. Whoever this is, I'm not gonna say your name, don't worry. But you are the best. One of the questions is, are you proud of me?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is from Finbar, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Finbar at youtube.com.
That's just gonna be more bleeps. Bleep at bleeps.com.
Okay, I'm not gonna answer that because that's like, where do you live, pretty much. Where did you grow up? Well, is that...
No.
No.
No, I was born in Memphis, Tennessee.
Canada. I was born in Canada. No, it wasn't. Where did you... What did you look like? What does that even mean? Oh, does it mean like when we were growing up? The same, probably?
Yeah, just I had longer hair, though.
Like, less hair on my face? And less broad shoulders? Okay. Sorry, we said we were only doing one more, but this person is the last one I see that is, like, actually... Like, the last email that I actually have from someone. And it was only from, like, 3 days ago.
Okay.
Okay. Do you... Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I have to figure... Okay, do you have a love of your life, I think that says?
No.
No.
Yeah, video games.
Yeah. Video games and making videos and stuff. What lessons have you learned from certain relationships?
Don't punch your friend in the throat. I mean...
Yeah. Find friends who aren't super sarcastic and will answer you. No, that's...
that describes, like, all of us, though.
Yeah, true. What do you do for a living?
I'm a lifeguard.
And hopefully one day YouTube. Probably not.
I'm the only one who has a job right now, pretty much.
Yeah. Nick has a job, but it doesn't work.
I think he is working for his dad now.
Oh, okay. Tell me about how you got into your line of work.
I took a lifeguarding class.
I started uploading videos.
And then I, applied for a job.
Yeah, you got your job permit, and you went, by golly, I'm gonna do it today, and then you cried into your.
But
knees.
speaking of my job, the pool has been closed for 24 hours because someone did something bathroom
Made
related.
a nasty pooey. They made
Probably.
Mr. Pooey in the toilet.
I didn't have to work last night, and I didn't have to work today, so...
If you could do anything now, what would you do and why?
Fly to Mexico, because I want to.
I would want to budget and make a Origins the movie.
Our Origins Episode 2.
Yeah. And that's what the movie would be called, Origins Episode 2, but it'd be like a high-budget film.
No, you know what? What I would want right now is someone to pay us to do YouTube.
Yes. Let's set up that AdSense account right now.
No.
Do you like your job? Oh, I missed that question. Lol. What do you think you were going to be when you grew up?
Like when I was younger, or like now? Let's do when we were younger.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a crash test dummy.
I wanted to be a director. You wanted to be a crash test dummy? Oh
That
my
took you
god.
the process,
You wanted to
didn't
be a lifeless puppet that gets
Be
flung
alive.
into situations of life-threatening
be alive.
proportions. Oh. So you want to be like a daredevil, like, sort of.
Yeah. That took you a while to process. You were just like, okay.
Seems legit. Wait, what? It's just like, oh my gosh. That would be a fun job, though, if you, like, couldn't get hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See?
So this guy, like, I guess, cares about this. Can you tell me about your religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, and what your religion is?
Just say I'm atheist, but
Okay.
I'm really...
I'm agnostatistic.
I'll kind of...
Whatever that is. There is a word, it's not atheist, like I don't not believe in God, I just don't think about it that much.
Yeah, probably... I'm what he is, but more atheist.
Yeah. I'm like I'm in the middle between Christian and the thing that I just said that I don't know how to pronounce. Have you ever experienced any miracles?
I mean, my grandpa didn't have a heartbeat for 16 minutes, and he lived.
Yeah, I would say, like... miracles? I have no idea.
I got out of Chicago on an airplane.
You didn't get killed by a flood.
Yeah, but, I mean, there was really no chance of me being killed by the flood.
The very next question is, do you believe in God? We already answered that, sir. Do you think about dying? Are you scared? No. Not really.
Nah.
What was your relationship to the other guys before YouTube?
He was, like, my best friend. I didn't, Andrew I played basketball with, he was in my Cub Scout troop, and then we were friends, and Nick sort of stalked us.
Yeah, I would say pretty much the same. Like, I don't know if YouTube really made us friends.
Like, me and Dylan created our YouTube account in, like, third grade.
It was like 2009, yeah, that's crazy.
And then, once, like, we became better friends with Nick and Andrew, we invited them to join us.
Do you know what's really weird? We only created our YouTube channel a year after the Augustcast made theirs.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a while. But
But we've only picked up since, like, 8th grade.
yeah, we only, like, started being serious about it until, like, maybe the past 2 years or so. Okay, so a lot of these questions are like, my nose. There's a lot of questions about my nose, and no. So a lot of these questions are about like Andrew as if he's actually dead.
No, he's not.
So
He's just deaf.
this one says, "Are you comfortable? / Can you talk about Brick Cheek's death? How did Brick Cheeks die?"
He's not dead. He's just, like... We would get to this point in Origins at some point.
Yeah.
But he is pretty much the Grim Reaper of the WippySkyKick universe.
Yeah.
He's not actually dead.
In real life, Andrew is alive, but the character Brick Cheeks is a dead character.
He is death. He's not dead, he's death.
His body is dead, but he still is able to act like...
Yeah, 'cause he was alive for like a second, and then he died.
What is your most vivid memory of Brick Cheeks? Don't stick your fingers in your bum.
Yeah.
Or... Yeah. What has been the hardest thing about losing Brick Cheeks? I really like it when he sings to me. when he sings sweet nothings into my ear.
I mean, the baby population has risen.
Yeah, that is true. What would you ask Brick Cheeks if Brick Cheeks were still here today? What?
Where he went?
Why don't you show emotion anymore?
Where he went?
Yeah. What has helped you the most in your grief? Ice cream.
Alcohol.
Alcoholic ice cream.
Yep.
Alright, I think that is the last question.
About Brick Cheeks being dead?
Yeah.
Hopefully Andrew watches or listens to this podcast.
Yes, that would be hilarious.
Last 5 minutes. It's just like...
That is amazing. Thank you for everyone who actually sent us questions.
Then whoever thought Andrew was dead, you are stupid.
I wonder if he did it as a joke. If you did it as a joke, then you're hilarious. But
if not...
You're crazy.
You're stupid.
And the guy...
in videos.
Jared... Oh, wait, no. I'm not gonna say your name. But the guy who was, like, sending questions like, are you proud of me and stuff, that was hilarious. Yeah. Just randomly, are you proud of me? No. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and the guy who asked us about, like, if we're like, pregnant or not. That was pretty funny. So, I think what we learned today is that scary stories aren't that scary. We're pregnant, and Andrew's dead. So, yeah.
With that...
This is the first ever hour-long podcast.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty intense, isn't it?
It's not even about basketball.
Yeah, no. This is, like, the best. So, yeah, we'll be... Hopefully, we'll do another one sooner than usual. Because these take a while. Because we never have time.
Anyway.
We thank you guys for watching this, and, as always, folks... Have a spooky scarecrow day. Yeah, keep on spooking on.
And have fun.
Oh yeah, one more thing. We'll never end this. We're wondering what we should call our fan base, and I suggested Geek'ners. And
the Skykick Army, I think we suggested at one point.
Yeah. So maybe an individual could be a Geek'ner, and then as together they could be the Skykick Army. Or we could call them the Spartans.
I don't know.
Yeah, so
they could be the Legion of the Blind. That's like an actual legion of the Skykick Army. It's just a bunch of blind people who fight really well. It's sort of like Daredevil.
Nice. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for what we should call you, send me another email. Because I really...
Or comment on this video.
Yeah.
If you listened to it for an hour. If you did, I'm really impressed. Thank you.
I think I got like an email. I didn't. Thank you. I love you.
I mean,
in a way, I sort of do love anyone who like actually watches our stuff. That's pretty.
For
amazing.
An hour or two.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty impressive that you have the attention span to do that. I think most people like listen to this when they're like in a car or like going somewhere or just walking or like playing a video game. Just something to listen to in the background. Or wanking it.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. So, yeah. So really, again, thank you for sending us emails and stuff. We really do appreciate it. And I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there was some guy who emailed me, like, saying, like, the reason I don't comment on your videos is because I feel like you're more likely to respond if I send you an email, which may be true. Maybe true.
I mean, if someone comments like "cool" on a comment on a video, it's like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. But if you ask us a question on a video, we're more likely to respond to that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So, we'll see you guys next time. Keep on geeking on! Happy Halloween!
And have fun.
Don't stick in the bunghole. Bye!